Welcome back to Subby's Farm, starting out on Farming Simulator 22. This time I'll be exploring the farm on the Elm Creek map, along with some more checking out of the user interface and in-game menus. I have a look at the equipment in the store and exchange some of the starting equipment. Finally, we start a contract and get working on that. This is a little bit a longer video, but there is so much to uncover in Farming Simulator 22. Having played several thousand hours on FS13, 15, 17 and 19, I must say I'm very impressed how grown up and sophisticated FS22 feels. I don't want to celebrate too early though. Who knows what that would jinx. So come on in, make yourselves at home and follow along. Let's jump back in and go for another round of exploration. Did you get 3 pearls of wisdom on the start screen or load screen? Did it stay the same? But at least they're actually giving you a percentage and a progress bar, which is nice. So, a few more impressions. So I actually like this round minimap, that it always shows top where you're actually looking at. So that is something new. What do we have here? Open help menu. Transport. By hand, small objects. Yes, that is the same. You will need a tractor with a front loader attacher, pallet for transport pallets. It's always a good idea, I find, to actually, especially if you're completely new to Farming Simulator, to read through the help that is actually in the game. It is not the most exhaustive that you actually can find, but it is a good starting point. It gives a good... I don't want to pick it up. So it always gives a good starting point. The help menu gives a good starting point of what is going on. That is the statistics. There is the... Okay, we are now all on dollars. That's map. This is vehicles. Okay, we have seasons actually enabled. That is good. Weather looks like... yeah, fine. We have some wheat in storage, but nothing else. Okay, and I just did see sugar honey cereal. So this actually means there is some production going on. So let's explore the farm a bit more. What do we have here? Map and filters. Which grow? Okay, a growth filter shows which state. You know what? We also need to get going. Let's see. Is this here? What do we have here? Is this a hay and straw loft? Let's see what we have here. Build menu. Enough options to customize. You can't customize. Okay. That is a different quality of buildings. Where can we go up here? Can we open this door? We can't open this door. That is great. We can even go up here. Okay. Why is a dolly up here? Doesn't look like a lot of function in this building. So let's see. Owned items, leased items, others. Farmland. We're owning this, okay. There's contracts. Regular game settings, help, control, settings. We have no production sites yet. So we only have, what is this building? It said Lion back there, but it actually doesn't do anything. So we just have a couple buildings that don't do anything. That is not making a lot of sense. So the first thing what we actually need to do is, how much is a loading wagon? Forage wagon. Morus forage wagons. 30, 46. That's quite a number bigger and a lot more expensive. What is the advantage of that? It's about half time as big. Okay, so let's first, what is on sale? John Deere 8R series is on sale. That's a big tractor. The other thing what I actually need to check is getting to know my prices and everything that's going on. Prices, wool, silage grass, hay, straw. Animal dealer is 99 and Source Valley Biomass Energy. Show price fluctuations. Oh, that is awesome. That is awesome. So right now we are, I think, somewhere here. And we would be able to go quite a bit up through winter. So that's the same screen for straw, so it depends on where we are actually going. I can tag displays, so let's see. Does it come up on this map where it's tagged? Yes, it's blinking down here. That is nice. That's quite a... And there's a train moving. That is quite something different than what it was. That is nice. That is nice. Untag and tag this one. We're up there. That's not as far. And it's not that much price difference. So, is it worth 99 euros? It's still in euros here. 99 euros. You know what? We probably should actually set those units to dollars because we are in the US. So, is it worth getting a forage wagon? And harvesting this. I need to change that. Units, field info, name, difficulty, fixed dirt, vehicle control, stop and go braking, automatic engine started off. I'm going to be hiring a worker here to get that into the ground. We have water. I presume this is water. How are our finances looking? We don't have a loan, that is good. Which means we would need to get a forage wagon to collect this. I'll park you right here. We would need to get a forage wagon to collect the straw there. Or we don't do that right now. What we can do though is, which is this tractor? So let's see what tractors we actually have, what vehicles do we have. Had a trailer, John Deere. We've got a 708010 and a 4755. That is what we have in the garage. Medium tractors, 4755. That's actually a 190 horsepower tractor. This one is 175 and that's 170. So these basically are about the same. 40, 40. That's 35 kilometers per hour, though that's a little bit slower. It's the stronger engine. So you know what I'm going to be doing is now I know why it tricks me with the indicator. Now I understand it. In Farming Simulator 19, or up to Farming Simulator 19 I should say. Do I have a front attachment? Yes, I do. Up to Farming Simulator 19, your tractor was facing to the left. And here it's facing to the right. It's the other way around. So that is going to be taking a little bit getting used to. What I'm doing now is I'm going to be exchanging the trailer to one that I prefer, with not a fifth wheel coupling, or fifth wheel at the front there. A pivoting axle, and I'm getting a cultivator. Dude, suicidal. And I'm going to get a cultivator that actually makes use, or actually puts our tractor to use. There's the shop. There's the repair stuff. Condition as well, definitely got paint condition. $10,000. Yes, I want to sell it. And I automatically actually did pull out everything but one item out of the area. But you know what? I actually want to see. Okay, I like this. That was always a... While we're here, let's repair it. That was always a problem I found on the old. That is too small. This one had 8 cubic meters. That's... The question is, that's 17,000. That is 31,000. That is a lot of money. That's 36,000. Let's have a look at that. Yes, we can attach other trailers to it. So I'm going to be going with that. Okay. That's 22.5. No license plate. We don't. Okay. We can. Interesting. What is other? Standard 2. White tires. White tires 2. White tires 3. Standard. Let's just keep it standard. That should do it for now. Yes. Okay. And we need a cultivator. And we said we have a 190 horsepower tractor, so we will go combinations. Ah, interesting. That is quite a change. Has completed their task. Good. You again. Probably actually could sell this one. Okay. This is my 180 horsepower, 190 horsepower tractor. We have August. So let's quickly check our seasons, growing seasons. I need to get used to this. There is the calendar. So we have August. We can plant wheat or canola or corn. That's harvest season. And planting season is... Okay. We're not in a hurry for planting yet. That is good to know. it's actually animating the shift lever. That is a lot of updates. I like it. Okay, we need to look into stone because that's 52,000. That is expensive. Now I understand where these are coming from. These are the small ones. And that leaves the question, what can you do with stones? Can you sell them somewhere? Diesel, flour, black diesel, Jesus. Stones. The debris crusher for 149. And I think I had for straw. It's no longer tagged. Okay. So map. It's over there. It's not too bad. So let's see. And I wanted to check into our seeders because we only have this small one. That is a 3 meter. That's also a 3 meter. That's a 4 meter. But this is a 6 meter, needs 210 horsepower. That's 270 horsepower. That's 300 horsepower. And that's the cedar and is that a cedar and a power harrow? It just has combinations with the weight, just with the weight, just with the weight. Okay. So this is a 4 meter cedar. It needs 220 horsepower. We don't have that much. And that's the 6 meter version. There you go. That's already 300 horsepower. There's one 480. Horsepower. Okay, so there is not a lot that we can do other than this. And I don't want to get the stone collector yet because we also will need a fertilizer sprayer. And I'm going with liquid fertilizer. Let's see. Planters, rollers, cultivators, sprayers. Yes, we can use herbicide, and that's just a tank. That one was on sale. Right? 42% off. It's 4,300 liters. It's 1,200. 4,000 liters, 27 to 33. Not sure what the difference there is. That's one of the larger ones. And ideally we would need two. We don't have a lot of money. So, where does this leave us? With not a lot of options, I guess. There's 34,000 for a 1200 liter one basic one. That's 37. At 34. It's $3,000 difference. I guess we are getting this one. That's 6 months. What is this interval? I need to look that up. Oh, is that H? That's 33 meters. You know what? Yes, believe it was never tires. We buy you. I want to see if this is actually a shop that we can use on the farm. It's kind of depicted as one. So let's have a look. Because it's definitely depicted as one. It's actually nice how you can go up into the houses. It shouldn't be this clean. So this is more decorative than anything. Huh. That's a pity. Okay. So I need you to plant. You know what? There's a bakery and there's a wrench. So, by production point. Okay. Interesting. We are driving an American tractor in America and the preventive maintenance manual is in German. Now, pellets, liquid fertilizer. do they have different properties? Poplar, sugarcane, tree saplings, seeds, silage additive, mineral feed. Okay, there is more variety, more complexity coming. So let's have a look at crop types, growth. This is growing, this is cultivated, it needs lime, and then we have stones here, it needs rolling, okay, interesting. It also needs lime. And no fertilizer stage. That is wheat. That's soil composition. Okay. So stones are a problem. We don't have weeds yet. Ah, we're also seeing the tractors in there. Nice. But we need to fertilize it. And this means we are going for okay. So this still works the same, you just go close by and you fill it. And we will need to get a faster tractor soon. We are back in the typical farming simulator hunt for money. And always having not quite large enough equipment or fast enough equipment. This should get interesting. I did overlook one thing. Shoot. I wanted to check if I can have narrow tires on this tractor. Wow, what are you doing? Not that aggressive. Stone peaking or not? No, not yet. Actually, plant. Let's see our. We can plant barley and harvest barley a little bit earlier. That sounds like a good plan. Okay, and I wanted to check on the tractors. That is the one that we own. Is there a twin rear twin, narrow tires. White tires, standard. How do I know if it's standard or narrow? 420. Narrow tires, other 380s. Okay. So that's regular tires. I don't have a front loader attacher on here. I don't have one on here. And I don't want to have one in here. So, I also wanted to check, can I go into the house? That would be something terrific for a change. No, it does not look like. So you can go everywhere in there, but the farmhouse itself you can't go in. You can look in, but you can't go in. Not sure if this is such a great idea. And how expensive is actually farmland? $56,000. This one is $140,000, $64,000. It's not cheap, not cheap. The dark colored, the dark underlaid one is the one that you actually can buy. The rest is areas that you can't buy. Nice. Okay. Needs lime and weeds are growing. Wheat is growing, needs rolling, needs lime. It's 50% fertilized, it's canola in there. So we probably should Does it tell about the stones? No, it doesn't tell about stones, it just is there. Can I plug that in here? Okay, now let's have a look at contracts. Daily. Field 3 is cultivating. Where is field 3? We are somewhere here in the middle. Field 3 is way away. So we probably actually want to look for the 25 to 50 years. That's fertilizing, cultivating. Harvesting. Field 7, field 69 needs harvesting, and field 80 needs harvesting. That looks like a smaller one. Field 42 needs harvesting. Okay, let's check 42. It's canola in 42. That is not bad. That's low yield. That's 42 and 69. 42 is right there. 42 and 69. Both of them are relatively close by. So I should be able to... you can't get... You can get over here. Okay, so 42 and needs to go to feet in green south. You know what? I accept this contract and I'm going to be using my own equipment to make some money. Now the interesting part is going to be, can I tie down? Where is my mirrors? Okay. I was just wondering if I actually can now tie down the harvest header. I wonder if it's possible to fold. This header, because it's got we hit 42, so we need to go. Yeah, we're just behaving, going along the actual roadways. And I'm happy to report that apparently, having moved around a little bit on this map, the lagging is much better. I'm moving into a newer area that I wasn't in before, and I see it a little bit, but not much. Also, it helps probably that I'm using actually, not driving the harvester, which is not a race car. There's our 42, so I wonder if I can. Interesting. I didn't need to select the harvester to unfold it. Do I actually destroy crops if I'm going somewhere else? No. That's one heck of an animation. Now I'm going to be curious. I bridged over troubled water. If it's the same as in Farming Simulator 19, at the moment you actually had harvested 100% of the area, you only needed 72% of the crop yield to deliver to the destination, and the rest is yours. So that is actually how you can make double money with contracts. You get the reward for actually doing the work, and when you're harvesting, you get to keep 28% of the yield. So you actually want to always finish harvesting the field first before you're going over 70% of the crops delivered. That was how it was in Farming Simulator 19. So let's see how this changed to Farming Simulator 22. And as you actually can see right there at the top of the screen, I have not adjusted the depth of the details, how far it's actually reaching out. I have not optimized the settings, graphic settings, for actually recording yet. I'm still early stages in Farming Simulator 22, taking you along for the ride and figuring it out. I need to get a little bit of gaming time in, that I can start looking into the production stuff. I also need some products. So let's get this harvest done. Actually, okay, the time scale did change. Just did go from 5 to 6, then to 10 and to 15. So far it was 5 and 15. So let's see what else we have. 10, 6, 5, 3, 2, 1 and half. Okay. 10, 15, 30, 60, 120, 240. Let's double the speed to 10 for now. Actually, we need some production. And speaking of production, there was the bakery. So I would assume the bakery needs not canola, it actually needs wheat. So I planted canola into one field. I'm going to be planting wheat in the 2 other fields. We also have a little bit of wheat in our storage silo. So what I'm going to be doing there, because it's close by, to get a little bit of a feeling for the production, I'm going to be getting the bakery and see. I would expect, it's pure speculation on my part right now, that a bakery or bread store gets wheat delivered to bake bread and sell bread. So this is my assumption right now, and I'm going to be basing my gameplay on this assumption. And I have seen canola oil. Okay, bakery actually needs flour and not wheat. So we probably actually would need to have a milling step in between there. And I have seen canola oil. We have planted canola, so we could go for canola oil there in the production step. And we're getting presumably some leftover canola from here. Just about full. Let's see. see if I can get out here in the back. I don't know the map yet. Ah, that's a fjord. We didn't go in here. But there were bridges down there. There we are. Okay. Interesting. We're not automatically overfilling. You actually need to turn on the harvester to overfill. Nice, nice. That was always kind of unrealistic in the previous versions. So, let's see. Contracts. Active contracts. 42% done. So let's see, 42% harvested, that's about 8,500 liters. So we have roughly 2.5 times that much, that's 20,000 liters. And I think the trailer that we got has 22.5 cubic meters, which is 22,500 liters. So we should be able to hold the complete harvest of this field in this one trailer. So far, I must say, Farming Simulator 22 is a very positive experience. They added a lot of the components that I liked to mod in the previous versions. So they assimilated that, like the Borgs, listening to the community, assimilating what a lot of folks want to actually use while playing, which is great, and it validates what the modders have been doing. We just hope that Giants is actually honoring the effort that the modders have been putting in and coming up with the ideas and establishing the mechanics. We can't have this. So I would hope that Giants is conscious about that and responsible about that. Would be curious to actually look into. 60% completed. Good. Now, the physics seem to be, so far, much better. So it looks like the game engine was significantly overhauled and improved on. The textures, the animations, the graphics, while having a little bit of a tinge of a comic book look or a cartoonish look. I personally would have hoped for more, for a little bit more a realistic look, but the crops look far more realistic, while the machinery, the color of the machinery looks more like cartoonish. So I would like to a little bit divided there for the looks of it. But in general terms, all overall, I haven't tried it out yet, of course, but with the added production, with the added layers of complexity and a multi-stage processing of the products that you're actually creating, that is a big step. And it's a very positive experience, so happy to be here. And the dog has an opinion as well. He thinks it's cozy at my feet. That you can stay there. I'm going to be finishing off this field in the morning. So I'm going to be stopping after having emptied. And I'll stop here for now. Okay, how do we test the save game? Yes, I really want to quit. So with this, thanks for sticking around with me. I'll be cutting this short a little bit. That's about an hour 20 minutes that I was in game now. I'm going to be seeing that I can shorten that to perhaps 20 minutes or 10 minutes, 15 minutes. I was probably babbling a little bit too much for that, so it might be a little bit longer. But you know when you're actually going into it, how long it is. With this, thanks for sticking around with me, following along as I explore Farming Simulator 22, getting my feet snowy or springy, and seeing where this goes. Until next time, peace.